What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here, it was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. Y'all know I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say every time, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Who we got up right now? We got that boy Shannon Sharp up right now. What? Yeah. Now, this is really kind of surprising to me that I'm doing this on Shannon Sharp. But this is something, I'm in Vegas. This is something that happened in Vegas that came across my desk, so I got to report on it. There's a woman in Las Vegas, Nevada, who is suing Shannon Sharp for sexual assault. What? Yeah. And there's a few thoughts I have on this, but first I want to read you guys the news article, okay? It says Shannon Sharp is sued for sexual assault and battery. All right, let's see here. It says Hall of Fame. All right, 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. It says Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharp made headlines last week in connection with his pursuit of a 9-figure podcast deal. This week, he's facing an 8-figure lawsuit. What? Wow. It says Sharp was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the Jane Doe, the 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada State Court alleges that Sharp committed assault, sex assault, battery, and sex battery, and that he engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. What? Wow. Those are powerful words coming from a Jane Doe who we don't know, once again, who they are. It says the plaintiffs claims that they embarked on a rocky, consensual relationship that lasted nearly 2 years. The complaint alleges that Sharp recorded their sex activities, something without her knowledge, and that he was sharing the videos with others without her permission or knowledge. The complaint contends that it was another woman, not the plaintiff, with whom Sharp was having sex when he accidentally live streamed the encounter on Instagram. What? I remember when that happened. So when I first heard this, the first thing in my mind that popped up is this the woman that he had been having that he went on Instagram with. This sounds kind of weird, but just watching the Shannon Sharp show and all of that, I could see Shannon actually filming and showing his friends, like, look how I get down. I could I could see Shannon doing something like that. It says that was per the complaint, the moment at which the plaintiff began to pull away from Sharp. The complaint claims that he was relentlessly pursued her after she stopped answering her phone or sharing her whereabouts. The complaint contends that Sharp confronted the plaintiff in October 2024 after she had commenced efforts to separate from him. The complaint details the ensuing encounter, which accumulated in allegedly forcibly sex against her consent. What? Wow. It says another alleged incident happened in January 2025. The complaint alleges that Sharp engaged in unprotected sex with the plaintiff despite her efforts to get him either to stop or to wear a condom. What? So which one is it? I'm confused when she says she wanted him to either Stop or wear a condom. Were you consenting or weren't you consenting? Or were you just trying to do something to make him stop, make up an excuse? I don't know. It said from the first page of the complaint, a woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times. But when she says no even once, that no means no. Defendant Shannon Sharp, a man who is accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept. After many months of manipulating and controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, oh man, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharp refused to accept the answer no and RAPED plaintiff, despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no.
What?
Oh man, now this is getting deep. It's kind of reminding me of what just happened with Soulja Boy. It's kind of reminding me. You got a Jane Doe, which was easy to find out who she was, but she's listed as a Jane Doe. She claims sort of kind of the same thing for the same amount of years, and she just was awarded $4 million. It says the complainant seeks a minimum of $50 million from Sharp.
What?
When there's a trial, the recovery, if any, will be determined by a jury based on the evidence and the law. The number can, in theory, be anything. The plaintiff is represented by Micah Nash and Tony, oh my God, and Tony Buzzbee.
What?
This Buzzbee dude just don't know when to quit. I mean, you just had this whole, you still have this whole big thing going on with Jay-Z right now over all kind of allegations about you encouraging a woman to say certain things, and you still going through it with Jay-Z. And here it is, you taking on a woman. As soon as I seen the name Buzzbee, this thing just made this whole thing just seem crazy to me. It says Buzzbee rose to prominence in NFL circles via the representation of more than 20 plaintiffs who sued quarterback Deshaun Watson starting in early 2021. It is a civil case with no criminal consequences attached directly to it. Sharp will have all available defense available to him as the case proceeds. I'm very, 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 very skeptical of this now. You know, I hate to say that a woman says that she said no and I disagree with what she said. I'm not, my whole thing is who you picking as a lawyer. I mean, the whole Buzzbee thing is just, when I hear that name now, I just know it's going to be a bunch of bull crap involved with it. So we got to question ourselves now. Now that she's a Jane Doe and I know her attorney is Buzzbee, we need to know who this woman is before we make if we speculate about before we do anything, we need to find out who this woman is. She actually gave up enough information, so if we really wanted to know, we could find out who she is, because I need to know this woman's background before I could just go off of the deep end and say something that this all happened. Shannon is 40 something years old. She says she's 30 years younger than him. They were saying it kind of like they were trying to make it like she's a minor. Even if she is 30 years younger than him, I'm quite sure she's a grown woman. So let's not get that twisted. But we'll see where this goes from here. This is another case Buzzbee's involved in. He's still fighting Jay-Z right now. So we'll see how this go. I want to know what y'all think down below, though. Do you guys think that having Buzzbee as a lawyer, if you're actually a victim of something, is a good idea? I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know. I'll be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. Alright? Peace.